The Meet My Business podcast interviews entrepreneurs from around the world. The aim is to expose what they do to a buying public and help support small business. I'm Hendrik, and I want you to meet the Meet My Business podcast. There are tens of thousands of small and medium businesses around the world. Some of them might have the product, service, or solution that you have been looking for. In this series, we meet the entrepreneurs and find out how you can benefit from what they have to offer. Micro, small and medium-sized enterprises provide more than 2/3 of all jobs worldwide. These types of entrepreneurs support their community and contribute to its identity. Let's meet one of these people today and find out more about them on Meet My Business. There are 582 million entrepreneurs in the world, and 55% of them say their biggest motivation for starting their own business was the idea of being their own boss. While this is a good enough reason, the ultimate reason entrepreneurs start businesses is to make money. And if you don't agree with me on that point, then we need to have a serious talk. Simple economics dictate that you need a service or product that can be provided at a reasonable price to a buying public. In order for the business to succeed, it needs to sell enough to make a profit. The number one reason why businesses fail is there's no market need, and 20% of businesses fail within their first year. Of those that do make it, did you know that 62% of them don't have any staff? And that 2/3 of these entrepreneurs work from home. Studies show middle-aged men start the most successful businesses. Almost half of people who start small businesses are between the ages of 41 and 56. The Meet My Business podcast is aimed at the quarter of these entrepreneurs who turn to the internet for business-related advice. They may be male or female, have no employees or 100, provide services or products locally or globally. As long as they and their customers are online, a podcast episode can be a valuable mix into the content marketing campaign. Perhaps you may wonder if it is right for you. So let's find out by answering 5 questions. Hold out your hand with your fingers extended, and for every right answer, close one finger onto your palm. If you end up with a fist after all 5 questions, then there is no doubt that you should use podcasting and that it will smash your competition. Here are the 5 questions. 1. Are you an entrepreneur? 2. Do you want to talk about your business? 3. Do you want hundreds, if not thousands, of people hearing what you're saying? 4. Do you want to do the minimum and still get maximum results? And 5, do you want other people talking about your business? I'm sure you've answered yes to every one of those questions, didn't you? Well, then you should consider jumping onto our Meet My Business podcast, or even start one of your own. Podcasts are more popular than ever because they can be listened to while doing something else, such as shopping or exercising. The really successful ones are aimed squarely at a niche. This is not mass media like radio. Podcasting is niche media. Niches may be smaller, but they're also more loyal, consisting of an avid audience who is more likely to buy something they heard of on a podcast. The Meet My Business podcast is aimed at entrepreneurs who want to reach people who are looking for specific services or products. Each episode will showcase one specific business. The ideal listener is a person around the age of 35 who has a steady income. This person has a budget to spend, whether for themselves or on their business, and is looking for the right fit. More specifically, this podcast is niched at those who take the time to first do their research into their options before deciding who to engage. This podcast series gives the ideal listener the opportunity to listen to the entrepreneurs of various categories of business as they explain what they do and how they work. More than that, each episode features some helpful advice that the listener can use for their own benefit. It gives the potential buyer the opportunity to get to know the entrepreneur and their business through the powerful medium of audio. Now, imagine the person listening to it. They're probably younger, under the age of 35. They have earbuds or headphones on while doing some kind of activity. They are freed from the screens, but still have the ability to listen to something while they commute, wait in line, exercise, and so on. Some listen to music, yes, but a growing number are listening to podcasts. This is your opportunity to speak to that one person. They'll have your divided attention for about 30 minutes. Imagine how you give a friend some useful advice. So use the same approach. Give them some useful advice, then tell them what you do and how to contact you should they ever need your help again. After having listened to you, there will already be a level of trust between the listener and yourself. They may feel they know you a bit better and understand what you're saying. This goes a long way towards building rapport. The goal of the podcast is to keep you and your business top of mind. Ensure that your podcast is repurposed so that you can reach others outside of podcasting using the podcast information as source material. Let your business speak for itself. To book your episode, visit the Meet My Business page on the website baird.media. I'm Hendrik Baird for Baird Media, and I'm looking forward to meeting your business.